Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. I'm back on the Edison Triumph and it's finished, but I want to have a few discussions about it. The first discussion is the carriage, the half nut, and the lead screw. This bolt back here, this piece here, has a slot in it. You can unscrew this. So what you're going to do is, when you undo that, you can hold the carriage, and then this will pivot back and forth like this. So you want to set the machine to play, a little piece of computer paper here, and then you want to check the spring in the half nut, and you want to bring the half nut down just before it touches the lead screw. And once you do that, you can tighten this up, and then you can adjust the tension to the half nut. And now, after you've done that, you'll play the machine, and if it's playing through and it gets kind of a tick, 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 or a skip, 90% of the time, the half nut is in backwards.
So you just unscrew it?
You just undo the two screws, flip it around, readjust everything, and you come back. Now we have the belt. The belt system has a tensioner on it, and I use the Phonoshop.com's premium belting material.
The phonograph shop.
The phonographshop.com, and this has a flex in it, elasticity, and this helps drive the machine. It's pulling on the pulleys. So when you build one, you set everything up and you build one. We have video. But this adjustment screw right here, I set the bottom of this to this screw about halfway. So if you screw it in, the belt gets loose, and if you screw it down, the belt gets tight. And so what I do is, after I build the belt, I turn it on and I just start turning it down, and when it really starts playing, only take a turn and a half, and go, there we go. Now to the transmission, or the 2-4-minute changer here. We have it on 4-minute right here, and we can click it over to 2. The trick to get the pointer to line up close to the 4 and the 2 is moving this casting right here. You undo this screw and it moves left or right. So on this one, I had to go a little bit to the left, so that means you have to move the back rod over too, so this part of the casting will help. I also, on this, came in here and I changed the spring and I put in a new nipple I talked about in a previous video, and you can hear it click perfectly. These are great machines. We'll wind it up a little, it's tight. So when you play a Triumph, you want to, if you're going to 4, we'll go to 4-minute, and you put it on 4. And if you're going to play 2-minute, you put this on 2, and you switch this over to 2 to play it. So now we're going to go to 4-minute. Now, one thing before I play, I want to show you something. On Triumphs, we're having it in 4. Now listen to the motor sound when I switch. There's no drag. There should be no slowdown. We have the same hum with both 2 and 4. Listen. All you hear is the switch over. Pretty impressive. And that's how they should be. So got it on 4, let's listen to a little tango. Sounds wonderful. Now, let's switch it over to 2-minute. And now when we pick it off the bench, it's quiet. Plus those things weigh about 45 pounds. I hope you enjoyed all the Triumph videos, and that's my tip for the day.